Alright, hello everyone. So we're going to do Tuska Islands tonight because I only have the War Priest gloves and boots. So I would like to get the rest of the set. Um, it's a pretty straightforward activity. It's not too hard, and you don't really earn much of anything, I don't think, other than that kind of stuff. But we're okay. Um, I guess just having the sheep reproduced makes all the different colors. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, I'm just going to check my farm real quick. um, Try to get some beans. No, I only had one of those. Okay. Sorry, I know that cough was loud. Alright, so we have a child. Let's remove the child. I don't think that it matters if I actually even bother to cure the diseases of the elders. These does matter though. Click in a sinister manner. Well, I was going to say that was cursed, but we're going to do bone rattle, I think? Yeah. Really should feed these animals. Looking marks on the gum line. Is that going to be the only clue? Oh no, it's foot and mouth. Wait, are all three of these are female? Well, that's not going to work for breeding. Let's check this again. Alright, I guess that's foot and mouth again as well. Okay, well, we'll pull, I guess, Vanessa and Tori out. And then let's check this yak. Ah, another female one. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and put it in anyway. Let's scoot down to here. Doesn't have disease, but it's not very happy either, but that's alright. Grab it, remove it. We'll put little Gordon in there. Should probably look at like the farm hands and see if they would help at all. Oh, shoot, I should have cured the disease first. Oh well. Those are some noisy little buggers, aren't they? Alright, that'll work. Sell the yaks. Sell the chinchompas. And sell the sheep. Sheep do not sell for a whole lot of beans. Oh, there was only one baby. Okay. Well, I guess they don't have a whole lot of babies when, they're starving. So that math on that checks out. Alright, we can get the seasonalizer wheel now. Sweet. Alright, and then where does the seasonalizer go? I think it went towards the back here? Maybe? Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. I don't particularly care too much at the moment to mess with it. See, being able to change the season is good for especially the sheep because you can, I think, change what kind of wool you get. So it's a welcome addition, but I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to worry about too much right now. Let me just go through my exchange real quick, and then we're off to Tuska. Woo! That yak milk, my goodness. Alright, I think the quickest way to Tuska is through here. I poured some ginger ale tonight to drink, and I've already smashed through like 3/4 of it. It tastes good though. It's just what I needed tonight. I think at this point is where I can swim. Somewhere around here? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this was a god that was slain. A god from outer space, apparently. Let's see our reward shop. Okay, so I have the boots and the gloves. What else do we have? So we don't have any of these things either. Calibration device. Huh. Abilities. Ooh. So okay, so I've got those. So Tuska's Wrath ability. Deal 1000% of your Slayer level is damage to your active Slayer target. Well, that's cool. And emotes. Tuska Storm, teleport. Okay, so that's your teleport animation. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the torso. So we still have quite a few things. For some reason I was thinking it was just the armor that you got as a reward, but that's not the case. Oh, there's the chest. It was blending in. Okay, we'll sit here and have a drink while we wait for the wizard. Nope. Didn't have too much time. Alright, this is the agility course one. So you get a variety of different kinds of experience from doing this, which is pretty cool. Like this one, you mostly get agility, but there's also a little bit of dungeoneering experience and then divination experience, which is cool. I like things that let you train a variety of skills all at the same time, and also the this is kind of like a set of different mini games, like each run through this, and I also like that because it breaks the monotony of typical grinding too. So this is very much a Phoenix style of playing. Dungeoneering, I'll take anything that will give me dungeoneering experience, because dungeoneering is one of those things that when I want to do dungeoneering, I love it, but I hate having to do dungeoneering. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really do love dungeoneering. It's very time consuming, um, and it can get a little repetitive. Um, so if I'm not in the mood for it, then it's a little grindy. I am really surprised that they made it into a skill, though, because it wasn't intended to be a skill. At first, it was just a mini. Actually, it wasn't even a mini game. I think it was a whole separate game. I just finished my ginger ale. The rest of my night's going to be dry. But yeah, basically we just do this over and over until either this bar fills up or time runs out, and then it switches to another island. Appreciate the animations that went into this too. I do feel like some of these mini games inside the Tuska Island thing are a bit long, because I'm kind of already over this, and we're not even a fourth of the way through it. I'm glad this one was just right in front of me. Okay, so it says we've siphoned all of the anima that we can from this island. Um, but we can still get some XP. But we're about to move to the next one. Shame you can't go backwards. This is kind of funny. Yeah, like because the wizard like sinks the islands and then raises them out of the water. And he has stuff like that happen. All right. Uh, So yeah, you can get a variety of different experience in this one as well. Like right now, I'm getting hunter experience for placing basically lightning rods down. Okay, I got two at a time. I like the music in this section. Yeah, so this has either combat experience, construction, hunter, or fishing. Um, the fishing's kind of weird. Ah, there it is. Oops. Okay. I guess we're just stuck fighting this now. Oh, dang it, I didn't see that lightning strike. Okay. Ah, I hate that we have to fight this little thing, or otherwise it's not going to leave me alone. And its HP resets whenever I go do these, so I just gotta go ahead and bite the bullet. Which sucks, because that means we're not going to get... we're not going to get all the anima in this section. I didn't bring a weapon with me. I'm just having to punch this little lightning ball. Come on. Come on. Come on, punch harder. Jeez. Oh. I didn't realize it would give me one of these. Alright. We are way past the point, though. Dang. So hope we can build in time. Nope. Oh well. Oh, this one. This is an interesting one. So, you get, I think, fire making that way. And then... You can't do that without the Relic of Life. I forgot how to do this one. I know you can spawn those things with fire, but... So you interact altar... Okay, there's the relic. Oh no, this is another fighting one. Crap. Can I go back through? Shoot. Oh, okay, it's ignoring me now. Alright, I guess we're just doing the fire making route, because again, I did not equip a weapon. Dum dum. So the fire just basically has like an area of effect kind of thing going on, and then the flame runs out, so you have to go get more. As one person, there's like no way to get rid of all the tentacles. It just keeps spreading and spreading. Yeah, we had a rough time this run with getting anima. We started out strong, but oof. Definitely not having weapons was a mistake on my part. We're catching up though. I love how you just have like eerie music playing and then you sell something on the Grand Exchange. It plays that little flute medley. I don't think actually like getting rid of the tentacles really adds any other bonus to your anima. I think it's just dealing any amount of holy fire damage charges it. Yeah, we're really going to have to MVP the next section because not been doing great. Should be leaving here. Yep, I was about to say any second. Alright, yeah, this is a weird one. So this one you have to chop up these vines, which look really creepy. And you get these herbs, which you can basically turn into like a fertilizer to grow the tree root to the flower. So I'm just gonna chop up a stock of these. we go. Oh yeah, and you gotta collect the seed from this and then put it in there. So you get, I think, wood cutting, farming, and herblore XP this way. Oh, and wood cutting. Very serene music in this part. We're already doing a great job rebuilding our anima up, though. Clock's kind of in the way, so we can't see too well. But I think we got a decent amount of time left. So I think it ends somewhere right about like here. We've already gotten about halfway through, I think. I've only ever done this solo. I don't know, like, if you play with other players, how much different it makes this little mini game. Might be more competitive, because it's not really cooperative. Can I collect the seed more than once? No, okay. Alright, we're doing good, 96%. I really like the music in these. It's so different than the rest of RuneScape's music, but I like it. Perfect. Got 100%. We really clutched it in this one. Because we sucked in the one before this. Oh, I'm so glad I got that herblore XP before it finished. Alright, we got 1700 anima from that. But let's not have a return mistake. Do I have a whip? I don't have a whip. I don't know what I used for my one-hander last time I played. Maybe I just sold it because all I ever used was my god sword. Alright, well, we'll wear that then. So, sorry, Excalibur. I really am shocked I don't have a whip. Oh, maybe that was what I used. Where did I put Excalibur? There it is. Because I kind of want to keep the Excalibur because of the wise augmentation. But if I'm going to fight things, then I'm also going to want armor. Did I have a helmet? Well, I thought I had a helmet, but apparently I do not. That's alright, we don't need a helmet that badly. Alright, I'm gonna catch this spoopa that's in chat. Alright, so... Oh yeah, we used pretty much all of our stuff before, so we can't get the Tuska legs. Alright, into the breach again we go. Alright, and also the islands are random each time too. I mean, it's always the same, like 4, but the order that you receive them in are always different. You know what, I'm gonna run and grab that. Yay, we caught the spoopa. Interested in getting the Hunter XP. Fishing XP would be nice, but I don't really care about the construction XP. Oh shoot, I missed that. I didn't see it was behind me. Definitely want to prioritize setting these traps. Oh, let's divert that lightning. I feel like doing the construction with the pylons are probably like the quickest way to get anima in this. But like I said, I don't really want the construction XP. I've already 99'd it. Oh, I can't use that special attack because I'm not wielding a two-hander. I don't even see that one over there. Okay, cool. We hit the target. Yeah, I'm not offended at all with all this Hunter XP. Ah, we didn't get the XP for it. I thought we barely made it, but we, in fact, did not make it. I'll say this was a short one. I'm glad another one came up. It's also relatively short, but it's better than what we had. I feel like we can just kind of chop for a while instead of constantly rotating back and forth between chopping and getting like the growth out to the plants. So we'll try to do that once the time gets to about right there. We'll stop chopping and start collecting the seeds. I've never tried to fight the tentacles in here before. Oop, left that one too early. There we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and start. God, I feel so calm and relaxed listening to this music. I think we're going to have an issue here. What? Oh, come on. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway, because it went this direction. But still, it's like, could you not? It's getting a little congested in here. got our anima. Okay. This was easier anyway. You know, I'm just gonna chop. We're about to come through. I got the Herblore XP in. Oh, sweet! It's the one that I started on. That was fortuitous. Alright, so it's saving Bernie Tentacles for last. Chip off the old Gatestone, lad. That was a terrible joke. Hey, we might level up Dungeoneering doing this. And possibly Divination, too. No chance in leveling up Agility, though. I feel like most of what this island does is technically Divination. Or, not island, minigame. All the things that we're doing here. It feels like it's all mostly Divination. I think the one that we just did where we were doing, like cutting down the trees and spreading herbs all over the place, that one didn't feel too much like Divination, but I don't know. A lot of these other ones definitely feel like just straight Divination. But I mean, it's kind of like Divination was, I guess, like the precursor to all of the gods in RuneScape coming back. Or was it even like precursor? It basically like they were tied together. So Divination was a very big thing when this minigame came out. Which XP do we get for that? Oh, we do get like 500 XP for that. Yeah, we might actually level up Dungeoneering. I did not realize it gave that much Dungeoneering XP for something so incredibly simple. I kind of feel like leveling up Dungeoneering outside of Dungeoneering is pointless, though, because I mean the main reason that you do Dungeoneering is for the tokens to get the items. The only exception is a recent exception. Well, I guess it's not too recent now because it's been a while since I played this, but there was like the elite dungeons, or is that what they called? Elite dungeon, elder dungeon. I don't know what they're called now. But like ED3, like people do trash runs of that for money and stuff all the time, and then there's group bossing and stuff for it, and that's all Dungeoneering. So there's a reason to do that because you make some pretty good money doing that. But as far as like classic Dungeoneering before those things came out, there wasn't really any reason to try to do that. We got all the anime? No, we haven't yet. I don't even know what that Pokemon is that's in the chat. But the last Pokemon game I played was Gen 7. I'm a little familiar with some of the Pokemon in Gen 8 because of like Pokemon Masters. But I don't know what this is. I don't know, like hardly anything from Gen 9. We're not going to level up Dungeoneering this run. I don't think we're going to be able to get back around in time. We might could if I had like ignored that. But I like getting the divination XP. I wonder if we'll be mid-animation again when the islands shift. Yep. Alright, well we do have a weapon this time, so let's try to go this route again. Alright. Claim lost soul, release tormented soul. I wonder what the difference is. Let's claim the lost soul, I guess. You take the soul, relic, take it back to the altar to cleanse it. So you get divination experience no matter what. But the other ones you have to fight. I guess I have to leave the realm. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like it's not a great source of getting the anima. Let's see. Let's try to do the tormented soul. Now we gotta fight it. Oh, I can throw some punches. Whoa! What? 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 Okay, that's different. Okay, I like the prayer XP though. But was not expecting that. Huh. Oh, I don't have to fetch the relic back if I do that. Okay. I wonder if there's any difference between the three graves. I'm gonna add some prayer to this mix, try to speed it up some. Can I... Oh my god, I can sprint as the ghost. I did. I was not expecting that. I was just like, this is way too slow. You move a lot slower as those things. that was funny. I gotta look at that again from a better angle. Oof. We are sucking it up with that. Alright, here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, I am worried that we are not going to get enough anima, though, doing it that way, so... Even though I don't need fire making XP now, we're gonna... Oh, I gotta equip the thing. Okay. Because, yeah, I am worried that we are not going to get enough anima. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be as good of a run because we did that. It looks like you pretty much just have to do the fire on this level. Well, I guess we'll get most of our anima. It just sucks that we're not going to be able to max it out for basically no reason. Yeah. $26.44. Or how much we got last time. I can't go back that far. Alright, well, we don't have enough to get the legs. Oh, we only got 937. 26.44 is our total. Oof. Oh, this is all tier 1 stuff. Never mind. You unlock the other tiers by doing different things in this. I could go ahead and buy one of these, but I want to try to save up for the legs. So we'll do the islands one more time, and then we'll end stream after that. Go raid Quasi. Where's the... I don't see any vines. Alright, I guess we're just going to fight this tentacle then. Because it didn't give me any vines to chop. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, yeah, we got one herb from that. That is so weird that it didn't have any vines pop up yet. I mean, other than, this one that just came up. Normally there's always one, like, right at the beginning. Yeah, it looks like we get no anima from this other than bringing the seeds back to the tree. That's one thing that's different about this from the other islands, is that you can still get anima from doing the other things. I think the only thing maybe that doesn't do that is the agility course one. I don't think you get any anima just from skipping around the island. I think you do have to use the divination on the crystals. Hey Anna Gems, how are you doing tonight? Alright, let's nurture this root. Oh no! Why, Vine? Why would you do that? I'm doing great. Got a lot of work stuff done today. A lot of coding. Finally got it debugged, got it working, and knocked out the rest of my to-do list. So I am quite content with progress today, and I'm just happy to be playing some games. We've been doing Tusca Islands, which I explained earlier. Basically, part of the lore in this game was that a giant elder space god that looks like a boar flew from outer space to um, Gillinor, I think is how you pronounce this plane. But anyway, it got killed, and we're playing this like weird, trippy mini game on the back of the slain god. So this is kind of just a trippy night altogether. um, but the music's been pretty soothing or interesting, depending on which part of the mini game we're in. But on this one, we have to like chop up these vines. We get herbs, and we crush the herbs, and then we pour the herbs over the root, and then these flowers grow and produce a seed, and then we give the seed back to the tree, and that gives us anima, which is what we're trying to collect for the researcher. Oh, I don't have any herbs. I did not rescue it. I ended up staying up way too late, working or even just not working. I have a bad habit of staying up way later than I need to. Okay, we got all the anima we need, so now it's just getting some extra XP before we move on to the next section. Yeah, I mean, I love spending time with my daughter, but she demands almost all of my attention. So when she's in bed, it's like those that little bit of time is when I feel like I can be productive or just spend time for myself. And I get greedy and I stay up way too late, and then I feel like death in the morning. So it's all right. This is a weird one as well. Um, you have to use holy fire and like burn these corrupt tentacle thingies. This is probably the most boring part of this minigame. I'm so glad that those topaz sold so I don't have to keep hearing that little flute go off every time a portion of them sells. Oh, I'm totally a night owl. Yeah, I am always most productive at night. Um, Staying up to like 4 o'clock in the morning and getting up at like 10 or 11 o'clock is how I usually roll. That was how I spent my young adulthood. But then I started working in education, and that had to change because schools start early, and I have to be there before the kids. So I had to start getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and that was really really rough transition. And then I switched departments in education, and then I started working night shifts, and then that was fine because I was a night owl, so I actually kind of thrived with night shifts. But then I had a kid, and then working night shifts and also having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning with an infant did not mix. And ooh, the few years of me doing that just about killed me. I honestly don't know how I survived that. But now I work at home, and I own my own business, so it's a lot more flexible. Hey, hippopotamus is in the chat. Do I still have Pokeballs? I don't know. Let me try. I guess I do. Oh, no, I don't own that ball. Okay, no, I do not have it then. Let me switch over to stream and see if I can... Oh, yeah, I can buy like 5 of them. Ball, 5... Pokecatch, Ultra Ball. What did I teach? A little bit of everything. Um, so I spent a good chunk of my time in education as a substitute teacher, but I want to say I feel like I subbed for math more than anything. Um, and math is also the thing that a lot of students struggled with. So I was a lot more active of a teacher. Like social studies, as a substitute teacher, you really don't need to do anything. There's not much teaching that a substitute teacher does for that. You just kind of give them their homework and tell them to be quiet. Um, but with math, a lot of kids have difficulty and ask questions. So I was a lot more active when I was subbing for math classes, but I would also sub for like music and all kinds of other stuff, and those were always fun. Um, did I? Oh, I haven't got to that yet. I don't think I ever subbed for an art class though. That's kind of disappointing. Surprisingly, theater was really disappointing to sub for. Okay, now we got the anima. Well, since we have the anima, I don't need fire making XP, so let's take a trip to the underworld. I don't think we're gonna have time. I can't hear. Okay, destroy burning log. There we go. No, I didn't have enough time. Okay. And I float away. Alright, the music in this section's cool too. Got like a very electric industrial kind of sound going on. Basically, this one, you put little lightning rods down to catch the lightning, and then you also build these pylons that will attract these like really large electric balls, and then you can absorb their energy and put it in the core. Oh, I missed that one over there. Oops. Oh, I guess it has to strike it more than once. It's 2 strikes. Okay, so 3 strikes. Okay, follow me. Follow me. Oh, I don't have time for games as a parent. That's why I'm playing right now, because my daughter's asleep. Um, she kind of shows interest in playing games with me, but I mean she's only 4, so there's still quite an age barrier with that. And I try to not give her like too much like screen time and stuff anyway at this age. Um, but she's got like a little kid tablet that she can play on, but we limit when she can play on it. Usually car rides, but anyway, yeah. I spent like about 3 years, honestly, not playing anything, because I had no time to play anything at all. But now, so I mean, I can get a little bit of game time in at night, and that's still about it. Like, I can't really play like during the day at all. Okay, that said fishing XP on the thing, but I'm getting hunter XP for it. I swear that it used to always be. Yeah, see, it says fishing right there on the icon for my mouse. But I'm not actually getting any fishing XP for it. Very interesting. There was a very short amount of time where my daughter was able to um, be in like a swing or something, and not really like a swing. She had like a bouncer that she was in, and that could keep her entertained for a while. And I was able to keep it right next to me, and I did play some Stardew Valley for a little while during that time, but that was very very short amount of time. That is a lot shorter than I expected. Because she quickly got over that and then wanted to try to get out of the bouncer or it would start crying. So that didn't last long. I thought I lucked out and was able to carve a little bit of gaming time in my life, but it didn't happen. But yeah, when I was working night shifts, I didn't have any time to play because I was with her in the morning, and then I would drop her off at my mother's house to take care of her while I was at work, and then I would work, and then I would come home and sleep, and then start the same thing over. So I didn't have any chance to play games at all during that time. Yeah, we did hit that there. I had to check. Alright, we're going to level up Dungeoneering this time. Sure of it. We are not doing that with Divination. That's still a lot of XP away before we level that up. What is my Divination level? 81. Okay, that's higher than I thought. I thought it was in the 70s. Oh, but Dungeoneering's in the 70s. That would be why. I was surprised. I went to the grocery store today, and I wanted to get some Hot Pockets because it's been a while since I've had any, and I kind of like the ham and cheddar ones because it's kind of like a pizza calzone, but you can't, at least nowhere near me, you can get a ham and cheddar calzone. So anyway, I had a craving for Hot Pockets. Was the basic gist of it, but they have they're doing some kind of promotion with Magic the Gathering, and I was not expecting to see Magic the Gathering in the freezer section of a grocery store. But I do play Magic. Apparently, it has some kind of promo code thing or something for MTG Arena, so I might add MTG Arena to the rotation here soon. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it for a month, like RuneScape I'm doing, or if I want to just do it like a weekly rotation, like the other games. There's a couple arguments for either, because there's different formats that you can play in Magic, and like standard is a rotating format that's just you can only use the cards from like the most recent sets. And I kind of would want to do that for a whole month because it's going to take some time to accumulate the cards that I need to build a deck to play in that format. Um, so if I'm only doing for a week, then that's like I'll play it for a week and then I'll go play other games. And when I come back, I have to redo the whole thing because now the cards that I was using aren't valid in that format anymore. Um, but if I do another format like Modern or Frontier or Legacy, any of those things, then my cards will be valid because they're eternal or semi-eternal formats. But then I run into the issue of, well, is it going to be fun? Because any card pool is accepted, so there's going to be some extremely degenerate stuff going on with my opponent's decks, and I don't have the money or patience having to build a viable deck or multiple viable decks for that, because I don't like playing the same deck all the time. Hey, there's my level up. What do we get? Nothing, apparently. I guess there was nothing significant at level 76. I'm scared someday having kid, no free time even for sleep, need to be mature. Well, I know a lot of people that having a kid did not affect their maturity at all. And, but yeah, it's a huge undertaking, and like, I don't know, I've kind of equated it to like Sam and Frodo's adventure in Lord of the Rings. Uh, it was a rough experience, but it was, for me at least, it was something that had to be done, and I'm so glad that I did it. But I never want to do it again, and that's how I view parenting. So for people who don't like super want kids, I there's absolutely, there should be no reason for anyone to pressure them into having kids. But if it's something that, like, having a kid is something you really want, for me, it's rewarding. And that rewarding outweighs how much effort and hard work it is, and how much of a toll it takes on your body and mind. Um, but I mean, it's a like I said, it's a big undertaking and a huge personal decision that's going to vary from different people. All right, we can get the legs now. Sweet. So we just have the helm and the cape left. All right. Well, that's a good stopping point. We went about 15 minutes over in stream, and that's okay. But at least we stopped at a point where we got a new piece of armor, so that's cool. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Anim Gems, thank you for hanging out and chatting. I'm sorry you did kind of come in at the tail end, so we didn't have too much time together tonight. But I am going to set up to raid Quasi. He's having like a marathon tonight, apparently, because he's already been on for like 3 hours, and he said he's playing till midnight. How are they unmature? I mean, I don't know. I feel like them having kids have not changed who they are one bit, and they were already kind of immature before having a kid. But I don't know. I mean, it's not like a bad level of immature, just kind of silliness. Because I mean, they're good people, but yeah. Parenting's different for everyone. I would say that I've had to mature in some ways. Definitely having additional responsibilities and like having a living thing to care for definitely changes your perspective on things. Yeah, I've had to make sacrifices that I wouldn't normally have to make otherwise. But like I said, for me, it outweighs. Yeah, I love being a parent, but I really don't want to do it again. I'm one and done. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Quasi, and let's see here tomorrow. While we're waiting for the raid countdown, tomorrow we're gonna try to do Great Orb Project. Great Orb Project is not super popular, so I know it's had issues with getting people to start the game, so if we try to do Great Orb Project and there's not enough people playing it to start the games, then I think we'll do Dungeoneering instead. But that's on the docket for tomorrow. But anyway, writing Quasi now. Have a great night.